Today I'll be making a special announcement of the brand new Generation 1 Danny Lauby Jr. Player Darts by Target, following his debut in the recent PDC World Championships and insanely impressive run in the CDC North American circuit the past several years. Even though Danny was born the same year as me, 1992, we're babies, he's been playing darts for 20 years. A phenomenal youth talent right out the gate, which of course contributes to his amazing arithmetic skills. But he's been shooting with the same set of darts for practically all of his darting life. So we're so glad he was able to successfully work with Target to create his first signature set. And can we talk about how handsome he looks right here? Danny, you're looking good, bro. All right, we're gonna go into a close-up of the barrel and then we'll throw some darts. Starting with the back half, we have radial grooves throughout, black PVD performance coating to offer protection and a little bit different feel, then of course darker red coated grooves. Now the soft tip version is ever so slightly shorter than the steel tip version. Moving on to the front half, we continue with larger silver radial grooves, then we hit an added grip profile here in the nose. It has unique axial cuts throughout the barrel, so you see that's going to offer a unique feel, a ever so slightly more aggressive feel. Overall, we rate this barrel with a grip intensity of a 2 out of 5. However, I'm inclined to say that just this front nose section could be rated a 2.5 out of 5 with those axial cuts. And then of course the steel tip version has an extra radial groove here at the beginning of the front half, therefore it adds to its overall length being a little longer than the soft tip version. Overall, this barrel is not super aggressive, and that makes sense because Danny's not only a super quick thrower in terms of his throwing action, but his draw is insanely fast, that turnover of grabbing the second dart and throwing. So I would imagine a grippier dart with lots of different grip profiles might break that flow for him of quickly drawing the dart, getting it out of his hand. So that's just my guess. And I personally really appreciate the axial cuts in the front, because although that's not a specific pressure point in my own grip, it is where I rest my middle finger, and so that prevents it from slipping off the nose of the barrel. And I love that because I feel that most darts have a smooth notch in the front of their barrel to complete the design. All right, with that said, let's throw these bad boys. All right, let's start with a round of bullseyes. Did we make it? Sure did. Let's switch to a round of 20s. Shooting on the Target Nexus board with the Danny Lauby Gen 1 barrels. Trying to talk and throw is horrible. Yes, you definitely cannot go wrong with a long straight barrel for me. That is always my preference for a barrel shape. I grip in the rear, similar to Danny, and I like to spread out my grip a little bit. So I do enjoy a length on a barrel, especially soft tip and steel, because soft tip barrels tend to be made just on the shorter side, as this one is, so I'll be curious if I can tell the difference on the steel tip version. Let's do one more round of 20s. Oh no. We'll finish off with one more round of some cricket numbers. We'll go 19. I do love how much Danny Lauby switches to the 19 so fast and the cameraman never catches it, or I should say the control desk. It really makes me laugh watching his PDC match. All right, we've put our soft tip darts away. I'm moving on to the 22 gram Danny Lauby Jr. steel tip darts. A sloppy 100 to start. I'll try one more round of 20s. Gotta have a grouping at least as good as on the soft tip side. Oh. Not gonna be able to best our score there. Oh, it's 100. 22 grams is a little heavy for me. I like 20 grams fully assembled barrels, but these shoot really well. Oh. Not too shabby after a super wayward first start. Let's finish throwing on some doubles. Ah. So some final thoughts on steel versus soft. I couldn't quite tell the length difference myself, but mostly because I'm more fixated on the rear of the dart anyway, but the profile is pretty much the same. You have the same number of radial grooves as the soft tip, so the grip and forming my grip seem pretty much the same going back and forth. So it would be a nice dart to switch back and forth with for sure for me. I already mentioned the weight's a little heavy for my taste for going higher, but that's always common. Common weights are 21 gram, 23 gram here in the United States, so that's totally normal. But a long straight barrel, smooth dart, it's perfect for my particular grip style and mechanics, but it's different for everyone. So if you happen to share some of those similarities of how you throw the dart, this would be an amazing option, or just a cool gift idea for someone for the holidays to support an amazing American player that is truly working on, his dreams and his career. That concludes the in-depth review of the Danny Lauby Jr. Gen 1 darts. They come in an 18 gram soft tip, and there are 2 weight variations for the steel tip version, 22 gram and 24 gram. All versions are match weighted, 90% tungsten, and center balanced. Let's keep growing North American darters, follow his lead, keep up the practice, support Danny Lauby and his career, as well as other American and Canadian stars. Remember, we're your partner in darts, and thanks for watching.